Guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Posse Code, and I'd like to bring you another episode of Excel tutorial today. But today we're actually going to be doing something very, very different. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to be doing something different. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how you can practice Excel without going outside there to source for any data. And the tool we are going to be using is ChatGPT. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to be getting our Excel dataset from ChatGPT using just a prompt. If you're ready for this, let's go. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to go to chatgpt.com, and believe me, you're going to really find that rewarding. So when you get to ChatGPT, let's hold on while it's loading. Of course, you're going to log in. You're going to log in. If you've not logged in, you just need to create an account, and if you're already logged in, just log in. Right, I'm going to use my email to log in, and let's move on while we do this. All right, what we're going to be telling ChatGPT is this. All right, so I will say hello GPT, because GPT actually likes it if somebody gets yeah, GPT actually likes it when you greet. So hello GPT, how are you doing? All right, so I work in so you're going to enter this point. I work in a sales department, or any department that you want to say. In a sales department as the sales curator. And Excel is a tool that I use mainly. All right. So I would love you to give me data set to practice my Excel skills. Full stop. So now, since that is that, and if I just send it directly, ChatGPT is going to give me the data, but no, I don't want to set it directly. I'll press enter. No. And then if I do press enter, it's going to send it over to ChatGPT. But what you can do to actually go to the next line is this. You're going to click on shift enter, so that you're going to come down and continue with what you're doing. So here you can now say, please create me sample data set that has the following headings. So the following headings, can we call it headings? No, let's call it column instead. So, and then under this column, what are the headings that we're going to be having in a department like that? So we're going to be having the employee name, job title, the employee name. Let me just write the employee name, job title. Then we're going to be having department. Then we're going to be having hire date, employment status, salary, and manager. So then the next thing I will also give, that will be full stop. Then I'll click on shift enter again. The next thing I'm going to give ChatGPT is this. I'll tell you, let me put it in two stuff so that I'm going to have, yeah. So the next thing I'm going to tell ChatGPT is that I would like this data to be in in tabular tabular format, so I can work with it next. So I can work with it in Excel. So what do you need to do? Since you already have it, just click on enter and it's going to have it generated for you. So now let us see. Now it's already analyzing, and let's see what ChatGPT is going to come up with. All right, as you can see, he said I've created the sample data set for you. Download it using the link below and open it in Excel for practice. So um can you, because I don't know if there is any mistake, okay, so what I will tell it now is, can you also display the data here so that I can see how it looks. All right, let's see. All right, I think this is good. So this is the data and this is what I'm saying. So okay, so what we can do is now is just download the file, and it's going to be in Excel. As you can see, it's already in Excel format. So what we need to do now is this. We need to go to okay, I'll have to go to my download. I'll go to my download, and then I'll have to open it so that you can see how this is normally. Okay, so let's see. This is the sample data. I'll just click on open with Excel and all of that. Let's wait while it's loading. So now, as you can see, this is the data and it's already opened. Now, what I can do here is this. Now, if you can, as you can see, I only have 11 rows. So what I can do is to modify the prompt. I can go back to ChatGPT. That ChatGPT should give me more rows. Do you understand? More rows for this, more rows for this particular data. Maybe up to 200 rows. Then it's going to give it to me also. So what I can also do is this. Now I can make this. I can make this a table or something like that. What I can do here is this. I can simply click on here, format table, and I'm just going to pick the kind of table I want, probably, any format. Okay. So, and this is just what I'll be looking at. Okay. And I'm going to use them as headers. No, sorry. Sorry. Let me take that again. So I'm going to have this. No, I'll just hold on. Okay, so I can just have format table, then probably something like this. Use my table as that. Right. So this is it. And you can see it gives me all the whole thing that I actually wanted. Do you understand what I'm saying? So from here, I can simply pick what I need and what I don't. So if I want to do any calculation based on any salary, for example, here I can decide to say, okay, this salary is ought to be what? It ought to be in naira. Do you understand? I'll have everything down like that. Sorry. So I'll select it, then have it down. Okay. So another thing that I can do is this. I can click here so that I can have a normal place setup. Yeah. So now, since I have Alice Johnson, Bob, Charlie Brown, Dana Vase, and all of those ones, as you can see, it's already done. So you can tell ChatGPT to give you. Okay, now if you look at this data is well presented. Okay, do you understand? So what we can do now is this. Let's go back to ChatGPT. All right, so now as you can see here, it shows that I've created the sample data set for you, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, what we are having here is that it looks like that we've gotten a syntax. So let me fix the code and all of that. So blah, blah, blah. It seems like you can't, I can't do more advanced data analysis right now. Please try again if you like. Okay, do you know what? Now, the reason why this is coming up is because of the prompts I gave. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do to modify the prompt. And as you can see, I've already reached, it said you've reached your data analysis limits. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to refine this prompt, but I'm not going to be using this ChatGPT. I'm going to be using another ChatGPT. So because we are going to be using free ChatGPT, so it is actually reasonable for us to use multiple ChatGPT for this. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go to another browser. Do you understand? That has another ChatGPT in it, another ChatGPT account. Then I'm going to continue this from it. Now, what I did here is to copy that same prompt I used earlier. That means the first prompt I used earlier. So what I did was to say I work in the system, blah 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 blah. Now, please create me a sample data set that okay, this one is that has the following column. Make it, I can now say make it a 200 row of what? Of data. Are you getting it now? So now let us quickly refine all the prompts all together. I would, okay. Now I think this is more okay and all of that. So what I can now do is this. I can just click on send and see what is going to happen. Let's see what is going to happen. Don't forget this is a new ChatGPT, and that is the reason why I had to copy the data, the prompt I did earlier. That's why I had to copy the prompt and all of that. So now it has generated the data sample set for me. All I need to do is now to what? Is to download it again. I don't know. So it's downloading. I think it's downloaded already. So what I need to do now is this. Okay, let's go and open it. Now, as you can see, this is the data set, and I will just need to click on what enable editing. Now, this is the data set. Made it how many row now? It's made it 200 row, so to say. And let us see business customer relationship and all of that. So what I just need to do is to look for how much. So I just need to clean up this data, use that to practice whatever it is I want to practice. Then I can just you know select everything. Okay, I can just select everything here. Yeah, then click on this video to make everything evenly spaced out. So I would have that, and okay, so okay, or better still, I can just click on this, click on it all there, and make everything evenly spaced out. So now, as you can see, I have all the data that I needed and all. So another thing I can do here is this. Another thing I can do here is, since I have employee job data, department hire date, employment status, and all of that, this is the salary. So one of the things I can do here is this. I can decide that this salary should be in dollar, right? Okay, so that means general. Just click on general and everything here should be like this. Do you understand? So this is going to be the salary and all. So we already have a data set that you can practice with. So you can practice your sum with, you can practice whatever formula you want to do, you can practice it with it and all of that. So this is what you're going to be having as your so now if I don't want to make it this a table, I can just click on what Control T. Okay, my table has headers. Okay, so and it's going to be having something like this. Okay, so we can see what kind of days and all of that, and this is the table we're going to be looking for and all of that. So this is it. So you can practice just like what I said, you can practice with it. So another thing that we can actually do is to generate a pivot table data. For those of us that want to have a pivot table data, this is how you're going to do it. Let's go to ChatGPT again. Now we ask ChatGPT, what we need to do is, if I want to do that, I'm going to be using another work entirely. So I'm going to be using another space. I'll just click on new chat so that because I want to do everything entirely. I don't want it to be a subsidiary of what I was doing before. Okay. So what I want to do is this. I will ask ChatGPT that. Tell ChatGPT something like I am a data analyst. I'm a data analyst and I need you to generate some data, some sample data that can. No, we are generating this for a pivot table, so we're going to put pivot table that can be used for a pivot that can be used for a pivot table. Are you getting? Then you click on Shift Enter so that you can go to the second line. Okay, so what I want to say is that please make sure make sure you use data related to a coffee what coffee shop. Okay, make sure you create the data related to a coffee shop, and then full stop. I'll say that I would like a thousand. I would like 1,000 rows. So I'm not going to give it anything. All I want just to do, I want ChatGPT to just have it talk for himself, and let's see what is going to yield as a result. So what I just need to do is to click on this and let's wait. So let's wait for that. So now the data has been generated. What I just need you to do now is to download it as usual. So I'll download the data as usual. Then I'll open it now. The thing I need to do now is this. I can just decide to leave it as a banded row, and then I can now go to summarize with what with pivot table. Do you get? So use table one, no worksheet and all of that. So let us go. So we're going to be having all of this as our as our new. So now let's say we want to work with the item. We can have all the item here. Do you get now? So the price will be this. So the rule of with the item. Then what else can we look at? So we can maybe the customer type. Okay. So all of that can actually be summarized here. You can see. So you can just put it here. Okay, maybe probably that's just what you want to see, and then you can put it in this column depending on how you really want it to be. All right. So but I think after that you just don't need anything again. So if you want to really practice this, you can have as much as flexibility that you want on ChatGPT, in as much it has provided you with the data, and come on, you can do anything you want. All right. So this is just a way for you to see how you can generate data just using ChatGPT alone. But if you are truly looking for where to really sharpen your Excel skill, data analysis skill, I would recommend Cargo. Are you getting it? I would recommend Cargo. Cargo is one of the largest dataset collection whereby you can use to practice your data analytics skills and all of those things. Do you understand? So on this channel also I'll be showing you some certain tutorial on how you will be able to be proficient in all of these tools that we are using. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm really glad you're able to stay up to this point, and in the next video we're going to be going to something else. Thank you. See you in the next video.